Hi guys, welcome to Live with Chef Susie. Every Thursday, we're keeping it simple, healthy, and delicious. We are the Nevada Cooperative Extension, and you can go on our website right here at extension.unr.edu, where you can find great resources. That's free. And we love what we do. We teach nutrition education to the Clark County School District. I'm on the Healthy Kids, Healthy Schools team. Let's start today with our quote of the day, coming at you from the third president, which is Thomas Jefferson. He says, when you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. And you guys can do that. Just keep hanging on and use this extra time to help support people with children. And you can help get kids cooking in the kitchen, because children who cook become children who taste. Cooking with kids helps them learn, practice skills, math concepts, create meals, self-confidence, healthy habits, basic life skills. It's so important that we get kids at an early age to try new things, especially making sure they're trying fruits and vegetables, because they need 5 servings a day minimum. We need 5 to 7 servings a day. So let's see how we can make this happen more on your plate and their plate, because remember, they watch what you're doing. So today we're going to do 3 recipes: an Orzo rainbow summer salad, an apricot jam, because it's apricot season, and an apricot bruschetta. Next week on July 30th, we're going to do a 37-calorie brownies. We're also going to do something I'm so excited about, apple nachos. And then we're going to make a banana mug cake. Yes, we are. So let's get started, guys. Our first recipe today is going to be apricot bruschetta. So we're going to turn my pans on. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in this pan over here. And we're going to get our ciabatta bread. Now, when you make bruschetta, it's always nice. I went to Vons and I picked up this pack of ciabatta bread. And you can get it any way you like. It can go on any bread you want, folks. Whatever you think works for your family, works for you, works for me. So whatever's affordable. I just went and got these ciabatta breads. Now I'm just going to cut them in half. And I'm going to cut them down so they look just like bruschetta should look. Just like this. And then I'm going to lay them right in the pan. We're going to get them to be nice and get a little caramelization on them so they're nice and toasty for this beautiful appetizer or snack. I'm going to put them right in the pan there. And then in this pan here, we're going to go ahead and caramelize some of these apricots. These apricots are in season and they're ready to go. Some of them are a lot more orange than others. It depends on what kind they are. So what we're going to do is we're just going to slice them down and take out the pit and slice them into little slivers. And then we're going to caramelize them. But before we caramelize them, we're going to put them in a bowl and we're going to toss them in some honey. And that honey is going to help it caramelize. So we'll go ahead and get those right into a bowl after we de-pit them. I'm just going to slice them right down, just like so. They're very colorful. And apricots, some people here in Las Vegas, where I live, they have awesome apricot trees. And if you know somebody with an apricot tree, ask them. Whoa. All righty. So I've got 2 apricots in this bowl, and then I'm going to toss them in with some honey. How much honey? Let's do 1 tablespoon of honey. So we'll do 1 tablespoon of honey, and we'll toss them right into these apricots, and then we'll caramelize them. All the while, we're watching our bruschetta, our bread over here, to get nice and toasty. So I've got 1 tablespoon of honey, and I'm just going to toss them in here with a fork and just get them nice and wet with the honey. And then I'm going to throw them right into this pan. And we're going to caramelize them. In the meantime, we're going to make our spread that's going to go on top of our ciabatta bread. And that spread is going to be a lemon and ricotta spread. And it's going to be awesome. Try it and test it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our ricotta, not just any ricotta, guys. We're going to get part skim ricotta. Because when you're looking for different items at the grocery store, you want to take an extra step and find ones that are healthier for your family. I've got 1 tablespoon. Now I've got 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to do 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons of part skim ricotta. And then I'm going to add a fresh lemon. I'm going to cut this lemon in half. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm watching my bread. I'm going to move around my apricots. They're caramelizing with the honey real nice over here. I've got my lemon. I'm going to squeeze just a half of a lemon in here, guys. Just a half of a lemon. Okay, and we're going to pour that right over top of those 3 tablespoons of ricotta. Get a nice lemon in there. And then we're also going to put a little bit of honey in here. And when I say a little bit, I really just mean just a teaspoon of honey right in here. Okay, so I've got 3 tablespoons of ricotta, 1 teaspoon of honey, and a half of a lemon. And then I'm just going to take a whisk and just whisk it together and make myself a beautiful lemon ricotta cream. Now, if you look at this, you'll notice that it needs something green in it. What can we put that's green? Well, the recipe calls for some fresh basil. So let's get some fresh basil over here, and we'll chop some of that in there. That way it has a nice little green to it, and then we'll also garnish this dish with fresh mint. So with basil, you'll just want to roll it up like a cigar, and you'll just want to chop away at it. That's how simple it is to work with basil, and it smells amazing. Let your kids smell basil. It is such an experience they'll never forget. Reminds me of a margarita pizza every time. So I've got just 2 leaves of basil. I'm going to go ahead and put it in with the ricotta cheese and mix it around. And now we've got a beautiful ricotta spread for our bruschetta. That's ready to go. Now I'm just going to toss together my apricots as they're caramelizing beautifully. I'm going to turn over my bruschetta slices. We're trying to get them nice and brown and toasty. Okay. And then I'm going to get my plate ready, and I'm going to get my garnish ready. My garnish is going to be some fresh mint. So let's see here. Got some fresh mint over here. So I'll take the mint and I'll keep it in its whole leaf, and I'll just put it right on the plate like this, just to make it look beautiful. Nothing better than walking around a grocery store with a child and letting them smell all the different parts of the produce section. It is so much fun to get their reactions. They might even give you a heads up that they want to try something new, which is a great idea too. So I've got the fresh mint on the plate just as a garnish. That's all we're doing, just looking for a nice leaf. Just want to find a full one, let it fan out a little bit, put it right on the plate, just like so. And then we'll check on our caramelized apricots, which look very nice. Oh yeah, they're ready to go. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All we used was honey, guys. Would you believe that? Beautiful. We'll take our toast. We'll take the first one that looks nice and crispy. They all look nice. And we'll go ahead and rub on our ricotta mixture. I'll use a little rubber spatula here. And I'll rub this right on like so. And you can see how easy that was to make. It was just lemon, ricotta, and the fresh basil, and some honey. So I got my first one ready to go. Now I've got my second one, nice and hot and crispy, ready to go. Wow, I made the exact right amount. Would you believe that? I just thought 3 pieces, and I used everything in 3s. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect, right down to the wire. All right, so remember, guys, this was just part skim ricotta with a half of a squeeze of fresh lemon, some chopped basil, and a teaspoon of honey. So I've got that laying on the plate like so, and now I'm just going to top it with my caramelized, beautiful, ripened, seasonal apricots. So let's see here. What can I grab these with? Let's use the spatula here. Pick them right up. They're nice and caramelized, and we'll lay them right on top of that beautiful ricotta. This is going to be a nice pairing, guys. And of course, our next recipe is apricot jam. But this is a great one. Okay. Got that. These are caramelized apricots. Who would have thought? Boy, do they look delicious. You can drizzle some honey over top of these if you'd like, or not. You can see what your family likes and what they enjoy, and you can make it with love for them, because that's the most important ingredient. So I've got them all ready to go, and I'd love to show it to you. Maybe I will drizzle a little bit of honey over it, just like this, and then I'll come show them to you. Look at these, guys. This is caramelized apricot bruschetta. Delicious. Unbelievable. That is so pretty. I can't wait to take a picture of that. Next up, guys, I'm going to show you how to make apricot jam. It is so easy to make, and it's so delicious. It can stay in your fridge for up to 3 weeks. I made one already, and it's right here, and I put it in my fridge. What I did was I took 5 apricots, and then I took 1, and that was it. I blended them together in a blender, and then I heated them up on the pot in a stove. And then after they came room temp, I put them in this mason jar, and then I put it in my fridge. You can stay in your fridge for 3 weeks. I can't open this because my gloves, but this is apricot jam. Apricots are in season. We've got some notes here from Lizzie. Lizzie works with me at the state office, and she is in charge of our food preservation classes, which you can find on Facebook or on our website, and they're free, and they're awesome. Anyway, she is the Food Preservation and Nutrition for Welfare Workforce Development Manager. And she said, wow, you're making jam? That's my thing. So she said to make sure I let everybody know that apricots naturally have a lot of water. So you want to do less water as possible. I forgot to mention I did put a cup of water. I wish I would have done less, but that was after I talked to Lizzie. So I would do less water because they already have water in them, especially the Blenheim apricots, because when they're at their peak, they're very watery. She said start with about half of the water that you were going to use, and then see if you need more as you go. When gelling point is reached, then the jam is ready. So the jam breaks down. You can break it down with a spoon, and it flakes up, and you can keep it in the refrigerator for 3 weeks, which is awesome. So that is apricot jam. I would make it in front of you, but I already made it, and here it is. And it's simple, it's easy, and you can use it with chia seed, because we all need to put chia seeds into our diet as much as we can. That's why I put chia seeds in it, and it's delicious. I could actually take some of this apricot jam and put it on top of my bruschetta. That would be a great idea too. Let's keep moving. We got our next recipe right up here. Our next recipe is going to be a rainbow orzo salad. A rainbow orzo salad. So when we think about orzo, we think about how do you cook orzo? Well, first of all, orzo in Italian means barley. That doesn't mean this is barley. It just looks like barley. So that's why they call it orzo. So orzo is a very small pasta, and this small pasta is used all over Italy. It's used in so many different ways. They use it in everything from grilled salads. They use it in everything from soups. They put in casseroles, pilafs, salad, everything you can think of that you can do with an orzo is possible. What I did different from here is I took the orzo and I wanted it to be a different color. I didn't want it to be all white because I was looking for a million different colors here because I'm doing a rainbow salad. So if you look at my orzo, it's 2 different colors. So what I did, guys, is the orzo when you're cooking it, so 1 cup of raw orzo is 1 cup of water. That's usually or 2 cups of water. Anyway, you can look at the instructions in the back of the box. It'll teach you how to make it. But what I did was a little different. I took the orzo, and what I did was I boiled water. But before I did that, I took an empty pan and I put 1 cup of orzo into the pan and let it get heated up with 1 teaspoon of olive oil. So I got it nice and brown and crispy, and then I added the next cup of orzo with 8 cups of water. So that's what I did because I wanted the color to be like this. And look, it worked out really nice. So this is a cold, refrigerated, room temperature, ready to go Orzo, except it's 2 colors because we went with the first half and browned it a little, which is a great idea. So now we're gonna add our vegetables. What vegetables would you add to your salad? Well, there's so many we can choose from, but let's see what I have. I've got some chopped red onions. I'll take about, let's see here, 2 tablespoons of chopped red onions. Can't go wrong. Let's see what else I have here. Let's see, we've got cherry tomatoes. Delicious. They're heirloom too. This is about 1 cup of heirloom tomatoes, which are cherry tomatoes that I cut in half. Let's see what else I have here. I've got bell peppers, all 3 colors, because we're looking for rainbows here. So I'm gonna put a handful or 2 of these bell peppers. They're all different colors, which will be really nice. Next up, I'm gonna see what else I have over here. Oh, look at this. I've got cucumbers. And I left the skin on the cucumbers because I wanted to show some green. So a little handful of cucumbers, put them all in there. Next up, we've got some zucchini. Zucchini's green, zucchini is white. We're looking for a rainbow, guys. Are you with me? There we go, some zucchini. Over here, I've got some chopped green onions. These are great, and they made me cry when I cut them. So we've got some chopped green onions. Now what we're gonna do is make a dressing. This is a rainbow Orzo salad. It's already got the rainbow going. Now all we need is a dressing that brings it all together. So of course we're gonna use some salt and pepper, and we're gonna use some fresh lemon. We'll use a lemon and a half. So I've got this half here, and then I'm gonna cut this one here. So we're gonna do 1 1/2 lemon in this Orzo rainbow salad. It's so pretty. I've got this, I'll cut this next one. I'll juice this. And then the next part of our dressing, after the lemon, we're gonna add some fresh parsley. Can't go wrong with parsley. Let's see here, we've got the lemon almost ready to go. Alrighty, so I've got lemon juice ready to go. So fresh lemon juice. Okay, a couple of seeds in there. The seeds look just like the Orzo, so be careful there. But I caught them, we're good. So I got my fresh lemon, that was a whole lemon and a half of lemon. And then I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. Just a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper. And then we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, let's see here. That's 1 and 2. Alrighty, now we're just gonna mix it all together. I've already put my red onion in there. So I've got all the colors I needed. Oh, it feels really nice. It's got a nice oil on there. And we've got all the colors of the rainbow. We've got red, we've got green, orange, yellow. This is just gorgeous. There's even white in here. There's 2 different colors of Orzo. It's beautiful. You could put fresh herbs in here. I mean, it's endless what you could do with this salad. But this is a summer rainbow salad. We used to make this a lot, my friend Lauren and I, because the fresh lemon. You could add almonds to it. You could add whatever you want to it. But it's very colorful. It'd be great to bring to a summer barbecue. Keep it in the fridge overnight. It'll even be better the next day. Just trying to show you how colorful it really is. And this is a summer rainbow salad with Orzo pasta. I'll take some great pictures of that. It looks delicious. Maybe I should do a taste test over here. Let's see how this came together. Let's see here. The lemon, oh my God. That is so good. Absolutely delicious. Guys, there's so much we can do here in the summer months to stay hydrated, to stay healthy, to get all of our servings of fruits and vegetables, because how many are you getting a day? If you're not getting enough, this is a great way to get it. We'll see you next week. On July 30th, we'll make 37-calorie brownies, apple nachos, and banana mug cake. Can't wait to see you next week, and thank you so much.